What's up, guys? This is Alex Rome, and today I'm going to show you that's how I would start like another video, but this is actually the track from scratch that we started 2 weeks ago. A couple of you guys were asking where it's been, why I haven't picked it back up, and truth is I got bored of it, and then I listened to it today after like 2 weeks, and it sounds great. It's like so delicate. The drums are like really delicate and cute. The leads suck. The vocal chop leads suck. But that's something I could save for last anyway. I just want to build the foundation of the track. Right now I'm going to build the drop. I'm going to throw these leads on the drop just to get the drop shaped up and sounding good. But then later I'm probably going to scrap the leads, take them out altogether, and make a couple different drafts for until I land on a good lead sound that I actually really like. So I'm gonna play this from the start, and then we're gonna go all the way up to the drop, or where it's supposed to drop, and then we're gonna build a drop, baby. You know what is actually really sick about this? Like, I like making tracks with vocals because it's easier to come up with a lead sound, and I think I suck at leads. So I have this lead right here, and then I have the lead that flows into the fucking bridge like a champion right here. That like works like really well. Really well. That's like my hardest lead to pull off. The one that goes from the verse, which is like this section, you guys call it a breakdown, I think, into the bridge, which is the build up. So like the lead that goes from the verse into the bridge is always the hardest one for me to get down. So the fact that this flows really nicely, that's like hitmaker status right there. So what I'm thinking for this drop is we're going to go 4 on the floor with the kick. Do something like this one Duskus song I know. This is the song this song is based off of. So I'm not going to go too far off of the main idea of that song. Oh man. I don't want a kick that's too housey, even though I am going 4 to the floor. I kind of wanted a trap kick or something along the lines of that. So anytime you're making a kick, anytime you're making your kick line, just remember that your kick really does have to sound right. It literally has to be a perfect kick that goes well with your song, because if it's not going to sound like it fits well at all. Obviously, because your song is a certain sound always, and if you choose a kick that is too different from your song, then it's like not gonna work. And what I mean by that is like you can't. Sometimes it's hard to pull off using a house kick, even though they always sound big and nice. Using a house kick in like a future bass or a trap song just kind of sounds ridiculous overall. It's just like using acoustic drums in a house song instead of like an analog house kick and an analog snare. Shit can get weird. So when you're choosing your kick, choose wisely, and I would say run through a bunch of different kicks. Let's use this clap for now. What I'm like definite on is what the lows are gonna sound like in this drop, but what I'm not definite on is, as always, the lead, baby. Alright, come on. Let's get up, come on. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Funky, man. Oh, Lauren just texted me. Some of you guys know Lauren. She's the singer that I always work with. Alright, are these the chords? Like, my project navigation is gonna be a little bit slow. Because, yeah, you guessed it. Oh, that was so loud. I laid this project down. So let's go into Serum. I'll see if the sounds of the future have anything. Yo guys, don't forget the EDM course in the description below shows you how to make a song from production all the way through mastering. Alright, so for these for this drop, for the bass line and the chords, I'm thinking we'll get a couple layers, one of which is going to be the chord, one of which is going to be the bass line, one of which is going to be wide. So we got all those specific details to kind of like murder it with, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get our low frequency bass line. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I actually kind of like the sound of this. I don't even know why. This is weird. It's weird. Like I'm really digging the yeah, I'm really digging the rhythm of this. So I want that, and then I want a layer of sub bass. Yeah, Mike. For those of you who don't know, this is my cat. His name is Mike. That was weird. I can't really tell. It must have been like phasing up here, because when it hit that high note, it kind of went away. And when your bass line phases, your entire track loses power. So one thing you want to make sure of when you have two bass line layers close in frequency is to make sure that they don't phase. I don't know, I was like doing this with my hands, like what the hell does that mean? Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, so as for this layer, I want to make this sound a little different. I don't want any boring shit here. Alright, and the leads that I'm going to use are going to be these. When you're laying down a drop, I always say do it as fast as you can, because that's going to teach you a lot about a lot. So we have bass, chord. Oh, that was wrong. Da, da, da. It goes right here. Alright, and let's grab a sound that I'm going to use for the white noise layer. And this white noise layer is going to enhance the chords. And so what that means is it's going to be the same melody as the chords. Yeah, the white noise is going to be the same melody of the chords, because that makes perfect sense, Alex. That's not what I actually meant. The melody, or the white noise is going to be the same rhythm as the chords. It makes sense. This is gonna be real light. I don't want this to be obvious. I don't like any of these. I'm gonna have to go shopping for white noise on Splice. I'll do that off camera. Yeah, a lot of people say, like, why do I do a lot of this stuff off camera? It's because I need concentration. Alright, let's go ahead and Nicky Romero this. Is this that? There we go. Alright, so I want these in here. Here's what's tough about these. I want the, like, well, kind of what I'm doing right now with the drop is I'm going to throw a bunch of raw shit in there and pick the best sounds that I like. And this layer, let's see if we can get some more highs. And let's reduce this a little bit. Let's get our hi-hat in there, because every drop has got a hi-hat. Oh yeah, this has been my favorite one recently. It's like one of my newer ones that I just found. Sounds sick. Sounds authentic. I'm like in this stage right now where I just love getting sounds and using sounds that I've never used before, because sometimes shit gets boring when you don't switch it up once in a while. And like, I know there are like crazy producers out there who they use like the same shit over and over because they like it and they can make cool things with them, but it's gotta, the creativeness gotta get boring. Alright, that's an option, but that sounds too much like a workout routine. So let's get a loop going. Ba ma ma ma. Take that. That's been one of my favorite little effects lately. Alright, so let's give another go at a hi-hat. Closed hi-hat. I want something like not dumb. Like that last hi-hat I did was like so tropical house. I don't feel like that anymore. Like that. And let's grab this, put it right here, and see what we get. Oh wow, that's interesting. That's like not even in key. So when a sample's not in key, this is what I do. I turn on the flex things and go bada bing. Alright, so that's doing its thing. Let's see. Because this was going through everything so far, I want to make use of this because I think it could be something interesting. I want like a melody that could be a constant background thing that's like non-intrusive. These are annoying sometimes because sometimes they throw off your whole drop and you're like, well, why does this not sound right? And it's because you got a little too much ingredients in the sandwich. You know what I mean? The old sandwich is a little stuffed. So let's actually take this. And I heard San Holo do this in a track. I heard a track he did this in. Fuck it, we could do that. That makes the downsampling really annoying to listen to. My favorite thing to try to do now is make super saws like super rough. So I'm gonna shove noise in here. Yeah. So let me listen to my bridge, or my breakdown through the bridge into what we got for drop so far. Alright, so needs a little work, but this is what creatively what I got right now. I think what I need to do is hit this off camera and kind of tweak things out a little bit, and then report back to you guys. And I'm also gonna fine tune this. That's another thing like I can't do, or else we would be here for hours not getting anything done besides like little tiny things. So this is what I got today. We got bass, chords, lead, and drums laid down. And so now we need like special ingredients and like interesting stuff to go down. So there's our drop for now, guys. This is gonna evolve as we keep putting out videos on this track. Alright, so stay tuned, babies. See you later.